If you could talk to your younger self, what would you say?
Sometimes you listen to everybody else's guidance instead of what's in your heart. I felt was best instead of what everybody else said was best.
That's so nice. If
You are a divine being that came into this world for a reason. You have a lot of
Hi,
great
I'm
stuff.
Sabrina. I'm 9 years old, and this is Brave Talks with Sabrina. This is a podcast where I ask the big questions and grown-ups share the real story behind who they are and why they do what they do. You'll hear about courage, purpose, powers, and the lessons they share with their younger selves. So whether you're a kid like me or grown-ups who remember, take a deep breath, get coffee, and let's talk brain. Today I have a very special guest, Mark. Welcome to the show, Mark. Sabrina's My Stories in a Kid in You. Tell your story, Mark.
Sure. So I love the title, Stories About the Kid in You. So if I tell my whole story, it would be very, very long, but I love the idea of bringing out the kid in me. So one of the things that I do, like I said, I have 15-year-old twins. My name, by the way, is Mark Porteous. My son's name is Zen, and my daughter's name is Eden, and then my wife, Renee. We do a lot of play things together. So we believe it's really important that we not only look out for our health and our wealth and well-being, but that fun is a part of everything that we do. So when you say, what is my story? I've got a long history of teaching people about sales and about how to make money, making a difference. That's the main thing that I try to do, is help people to make money, making a difference.
That's very nice. So tell us your why.
The reason I do that is for the next generations. If Americans talk about 7 generations, the 3 generations that led to you, your mom, your grandmother, and then the generations that come after you, your kids, your grandkids, and then the great-grandkids. For me, the big why is making the world better than it was when I got here.
If you could talk to your younger self, what would you say?
I think the biggest thing for not only for myself, but for any younger self is to trust yourself, trust your intuition. Sometimes you listen to everybody else's guidance instead of what's in your heart. And I know that a lot of times I would have rather done what I felt was best instead of what everybody else said was best.
What's one message you want every kid to hear?
That you are a divine being that came into this world for a reason. You have a lot of great value, and whether you feel it or not, you have a lot of purpose and meaning to add to other people's lives and to make sure that you understand how important you really are.
When you look back on your life one day, what do you hope your legacy is?
Ooh, legacy. How do I want to be remembered? I think that I would want people to see me as somebody who stood up for service, that I was practiced service leadership, which means that I looked at how I could help and I did whatever I could to whatever I could for others.
Thank you so much, Mark.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me on your show.
Bye. Thanks for listening to Brave Talks with Sabrina. If something made you smile, think, or feel a little braver today, would you do one teeny thing for me? Click the subscribe button so we can share brave stories together. I'm Sabrina, and I'll see you next time for more big questions, big hearts, and big conversations. Bye for now.